Hi guys, what's up? So for this video I thought I'd share with you guys what I thought, got excited about, hated and loved as a kid, but versus what I think now get excited about and love and hate as a teenager. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up into a series of rounds. I've come up with 5 things that I loved, hated, got excited about and thought as a kid. The point of these rounds is to see if they match up. To see if what I thought as a kid matches up with what I think as a teenager. So hopefully this will be a very interesting video for you. I know it will be for me because it's going back to the old child days when, you know, life was good. Now there's just too much stress and anger and pain. Never mind. So, without further ado, round 1, video games. This is an interesting one. As a kid, I loved video games. I played them all the time and I knew exactly how to play them. Now, as a teenager, things have changed. I can get people to back this up. When I go to play a game, my first question is, how do you move forward? And then when someone shoots at me, I have no idea how to shoot back. Like, I have to play the game for a while to sort of get it because I've lost my connection with video games. I've lost my touch. I'm a bit rusty. And the other interesting thing is, in a few weeks, I'm getting a PlayStation 3. So I'm quite interested to see how that turns out. Hopefully I'll regain my video gaming skills. So do these match up? They don't. Round 2! Uniform, or clothes in general. As a kid, I sort of didn't like having to buy a uniform and clothes in general. I didn't like buying clothes. I just was fine with the clothes that I had. I didn't see any point in getting any more or having to get more clothes. It's not that I didn't like clothes, it's just I didn't see the point in it. Why could I not live in the clothes that I have? But then over time, as I grew up, I realized that clothes are very important, especially when you keep growing and they keep getting smaller. But it's not just that. That's not the only reason why I like to buy clothes now. It's because I like looking good. I just like having nice clothes and being presentable, and hopefully I've done a good job with that. So do these match up? They don't. Round 3. This one is a funny one. Girls. As a little child, well, as a kid, I wasn't really that... My mind really wasn't on girls. It was on toys and, you know, video games and stuff like that. On childish things. It wasn't really on girls. But, with the exception, there was this one girl that in primary school that I did like a lot. Looking back on it now, it's actually quite cute. But, yeah, I don't know what really happened. We sort of drifted away. But now, as a teenager, it's a very confusing, complicated topic. I will say that I am a lot shyer around girls now than I was, say, when I was a kid, for the sake of whatever. I'm just going to say that this doesn't match up. Round 4, making my bed. As a kid, I hated making my bed and never really made my bed. I hated it. I don't know if you guys hated it, I'm pretty sure you did, because, you know, that's what all kids generally hate, making their bed. As a teenager, I never make my bed. I hardly ever make my bed. The only time I make my bed is for 2 reasons. When people are coming over, or when the sheets sort of go that way and the blanket on top goes that way and you're having trouble sleeping because the blankets are everywhere and all that type of stuff. That annoys me. When those 2 things are happening, that's when I go and make my bed. But if they're not happening, then I never make my bed. And they haven't happened in a while, so I have not made my bed in a while. So do these match up? They do. Round 5. Church. This is a bit of a serious one. As a kid, I found church boring. I just found church boring. If you were a kid and you found church boring, it's okay, it's fine. I'm sure that just about every kid, if they've gone to church or grew up in a church, found it boring. Because everything's long and takes a while when you're a kid. That's just what it's like. But now as a teenager, I still find church a little bit boring at times. That when the person that is preaching fills their message with a lot of energy, and if their message is really profound, that's when I'm into the preaching part of it. The one thing that I love more than any other part is the praise and worship. When a song is really, really deep and hits you here, if the praise and worship is good, the lyrics are really good, and there's a lot of energy into the music, then that's when I really like to praise and worship. But do these match? Probably not. I'll be back. Just got a nice photo from someone. Bye. Wow.